What's up everyone, it's Viv again, and today I'm going to be playing the newest game by Elex, Mr. Love Queen's Choice, aka Love and Producer if you're playing this on the Chinese version, and I'll be giving my first impression on it. By the way, if you are new to my channel, welcome! Be sure to hit that subscribe and bell icon for more of the newest, hottest, spiciest mobile gaming content. Anyway, if you are a fan of Love Nikki Dress Up Queen, my favorite game at the moment, you might find Mr. Love enjoyable. Mr. Love is the newest romance dating simulator game that has taken China by storm. Just check out this article right here. Love and Producer, the Chinese mobile game that has millions of women hooked. Okay, so this is the part. Chinese gaming news website. The game has made roughly $3.1 million on its peak day and now has more than 4 million daily active users. Since its launch on December 2017, the game has been downloaded 7 million times, with females representing 90% of the downloads. Oh my goodness, this January's monthly revenue is expected to surpass 200 million, 31 million. OMG. Okay, that's not the only crazy part. I want to scroll down right here. Okay, so they're introducing the men right here. But here is the crazy part. This is the magnitude that fans would go for these characters. So over here is a skyscraper, and over here it says Lucien, happy birthday. So Lucien is one of the characters here, and fans actually paid a whole lot of money to wish him happy birthday on the side of this skyscraper. That is insane! Holy moly! So they did that, and wow, that is mega surprising. Okay, so let's jump into the game. So here are the 4 handsome men right here. Mr. Love Dress Up Queen. And okay, so my first impression of this map, does this look familiar? Does this have like a Love Nikki feel to you? This really reminds me of Love Nikki here. And then when I press begin, it brings you to like the chapter map, and look at this. This really reminds you of Love Nikki, right? Okay, so let me show you some of the stories we got going on here. So if it's a heart, it's like a role-playing chapter. Let's click in. All right, so I got a phone call. Viv, why did you just hang up on me this morning without letting me finish? So Anna is my assistant, I think. She's one of the workers at my company. I stood at the gate of LFG and answered the call in frustration. You're at LFG, aren't you? Yes, but to no avail. I signed an investment withdrawal agreement. Okay, so a little background about this. My company, I have a video producing company, I think, and my company is going down under because our biggest investor, LFG, is pulling their funding. So I'm going bankrupt. So I went over to the LFG to try to like talk to some people, but no bueno. It seems to be able to see Anna on the other end of the line, petrified. Did you meet the CEO of LFG, Victor? No, I couldn't even get past his assistant. All we have now is one last episode of Miracle Finder. Miracle Finder. Miracle Nikki? I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, still, they probably spared you some heartache. I heard the CEO is a real terror. Okay, so the CEO is supposed to be Victor, one of the hot guys that I'm gonna date later on. If you have met him today, I doubt we'd even have a final episode to make. Oh, harsh. Hearing those words, somehow a gangster boss image popped into my mind, like in The Godfather. Oh, come on. I'll be dating him soon. We all know that. Really? Of course, you're still so green. There is so much you can learn. This Victor is a legend in finance. Loveland Financial Group was founded 8 years ago and is the industry leader today. Really incredible. How did they manage that? Nobody knows. Probably some invisible tycoon is pulling the strings behind the scenes. No matter who's pulling the strings, they're pulling our fundings. We can't complain, really. The show doesn't have much of an audience anyway. When your dad was still around, it was really popular. Maybe the cultures just moved on. And you practically ran everything for 2 years after Dad passed. We owe you a lot. Just doing my job, and I didn't know it well. Just trying to keep the lights on until you graduated and could take it over. I still remember the promise with Dad when I was a kid. We will make the best show in the world. And though it sounds unrealistic, I don't want to give up. I just can't give up this dream Dad built for me. Just then, a scream drew my attention. Ah! Look at him! My lifelong idol, Kiro! Okay, so Kiro is another one of those guys. He is the pop idol guy. The guy from BTS. I'm kidding. Following the eyes of the girls, I saw an ad on the giant screen of the trade tower. So, here is superstar Kiro. He's looking at me! Oh my goodness. Okay, he is so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so in this game, there's gonna be a bunch of handsome men. Just the way I like it. Wait a minute, is it cheating? No, this is just in-game. It's not cheating, okay? It's not cheating in real life. Okay, and I got a plan. You said before there are countless ways to get a show popular. How about for the last show, we put everything we have into getting one giant superstar to come on. Okay, so it looks like we are aiming for Kiro. Yep. Alright, so that's Kiro. Introducing Kiro, a guy that I will be hitting on later. So, alright, so into the next story chapter. So here's the agent. Look, miss, I'm sorry if you want to book our client Kiro. Wow, just having money isn't enough. Rude. Almost every show wants us. We can only pick the one with the highest audience rating. But Miracle Finder was rated #1 2 years ago. I was a fan of Miracle Finder too. What a pity that the previous producer passed away. Oh my gosh, harsh. I'm sorry, but business is business. I had to leave Kiro's agent. After this second swing and miss, I only felt more dejected. Ooh, ouch. The company's going under. I better just take the subway back instead of a cab. And on the way, I can buy some snacks and fruit to comfort the crew. Oh, so kind of her. The supermarket nearby, BS Entertainment. And I purchased my crew's favorite snacks. I rehearsed in my mind how to break the news to them. While lost in the thought, a slender hand appeared in front of me. We grabbed the same bag of chips. Oh my gosh, that's like such an anime cliche, like the hands just like touching each other when they're reaching for the same thing. It's Kiro! OMG. Smile was hidden in his deep eyes. I could not help but be attracted. Oh my gosh, he moved closer to me. Oh my gosh. Kiro suddenly covered my mouth with his hand and glanced around. Oh, he's touching me? Oh wait, no, he don't want me to talk. Because he's a celebrity and he don't want me to make a noise. Okay. His smiling eyes told me he's not angry at all about my impulsiveness. Shh, I don't want to get noticed. Ooh, that makes sense. I nodded. Our little scene seemed to have a drawn attention, so we squatted down in hiding. We crouched together next to the shelf, waiting until he could get away unnoticed. Looking at the bag of chips in my hands, I suddenly had to suppress a laugh. Sorry, I just saw you on the huge screens and now we're squatting here like little kids. I can't help it. We're still a little kid. I definitely wouldn't let you have the last bag of chips. Aw, he's nice. I turned around and found Kiro looking at the chips in my hand, seemingly not willing to give up. I now felt like I was in on some big secret and my heart somehow beat faster. You really like this flavor of chips? We're bonding over chips! Okay, I don't eat chips. Oh, so he can't eat chips. He's like sneaking off to eat chips. Oh my gosh. The life of a pop star. I just want to see the prize card inside. Everyone has collected it. Really? That's the reason? The toy inside the chips? Oh yeah, he's such a child. I held up the chips and saw the notice on a package about promotional Batman AR cards. I thought for a moment, opened a pack and took out the card. Take it. Thanks. If we were kids, we would already be best friends. Oh no. What? I haven't paid for it. Oh yeah. Let's just pay out later. Wait, did I just steal a bag of chips? I'll buy 10 bags later. Oh, we looked at each other and burst out laughing. Remembering what he just said, I handed him a chip. Now that it's open, don't you want to have a try? Kiro looked at me in surprise. One chip couldn't hurt, right? He hesitated for 2 seconds and took the chip. Yeah, thanks. Do you like chips? I love chips. Yes, this is my favorite flavor. You like this flavor? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, does he like me? He looked into my eyes and let out a smile. Even though I know smiling at fans is his job, I couldn't help but feel my face getting all flushed. Thanks. I have to go now. Next time we'll meet, I will bring my favorite snacks to share with you. Wow, nice guy. He wants me. Hey, wait a minute, Kiro. Oh my gosh, like when he goes in close to me, that's like heart beating. Shh. Sorry, forgot again. I gathered my confidence and took out my business card. Actually, I'm a producer at Viv Company. I'd like to invite you to the last episode of Miracle Finder. We can pay you a lot. Is Miracle Finder ending? When I was a kid, I would wait in front of the TV for it to come on every day. Yeah, we've lost funding, so I want to end on a high note. Your fans say you have the superpower to make everyone fall in love with you. Okay, so the 4 guys in the loading screen, they all have superpowers, and I guess that's his superpower. I think a Miracle Finder episode like that would definitely attract viewers, right? So wait, now I get to be one of the superhumans on Miracle Finder? But then what would I do? Stare at the audience and think, love me? Love me? Haha. Maybe some singing or a performance. I was thinking maybe talk about how you come up with your songs and performances, about your creative processes, and how you do that love at first sight thing. Oh my gosh, he has a love at first sight thing. He's definitely cute, for sure. Okay, so he agreed to do it. He's gonna get back to the agent. That is awesome. That's so kind of him to help a total stranger that took his bag of chips. Awesome possum. Okay, so I'm telling him that I got turned down and he's apologizing. And he really wants to be a part of my show. How kind of him. Even a big celebrity has moments of helplessness. Seeing Carol's troubled expression, I felt I just had to comfort him. Aww. He wouldn't miss watching it. Alright, cool. To a producer, such a question like that is a gift from heaven. Alright. So cool. Kiro is in my show! Awesome! Alright, so I met Kiro. My impression of him, super duper cute, really friendly, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about dating celebrities though, because you know how celebrities are when you know their girlfriend, like the girlfriend would get like a ton of death threats. So okay, so alright. I sincerely apologize because I stole the chips. Alright, the recurring dreams I've been having also have these sun showers. Walking in the rain, my mood brightened considerably. Just then a phone in my bag started to vibrate. Probably Anna about the funding's withdrawal. I clumsily fumbled the bag for my phone, not realizing I was standing in the middle of the crosswalk. Oh no. Beep! The blare of a car horn sounds behind me. I turn my head and see a taxi rushing towards me. Oh goodness. Too late to do anything. I instinctively close my eyes. I'm gonna die! But the crash I was bracing for didn't happen. The whole world suddenly goes quiet. I fall into a warm embrace. And then Mr. Handsome comes save me. OMG. So this is going to be, I believe, the CEO of LFG. His body emanates a piercing but soothing spirit. He is so close to me. Oh My goodness. Dream overlaps with reality in a moment. I seem to return to the accident when I was 5-year-old. Oh yeah, so I had the same kind of accident. I was just like in the middle of the road, truck almost hit me, and then some rando dude saved me. And this is the same thing. I bet it's the same guy. He looks at me, we locked eyes. A trace of surprise skims across his face. Evolver? What? You still don't know? The ability is beginning to awaken though. Who are you? You don't have to know. And you'd be better forget what I just said. Okay. Okay, I still have to thank you for saving my life. You should watch yourself. Someone can't come to your rescue every time. Well, you came to my rescue when I was 5 years old. He put me down on the roadside. When I turned to say thank you again, he was already gone. Then all the sounds came back, raindrops fell down, and the taxi drove away and people dispersed. Okay. Like nothing happened just then. I stood alone by the roadside, still wondering about the whole thing. Could it be... was it a dream? A wind blew, swaying the shadows of the tree. The snacks on the ground told me it's real. If it's real, could it be related to the boy who saved me in the childhood? I think so. I think it could. And then the evolver he mentioned, what does that mean? Or have I been dreaming too much recently and hallucinating the whole thing? It's as if superpowers have become a reality. I should invite him to Miracle Finder. The special effect unit could use a break. But for how he acted, he probably wouldn't agree on it, right? Didn't even tell me his name. Like helping a cat out of a tree while out on a stroll. I cleaned the snacks up and left in confusion. Anyhow, it's lucky I avoided the accident, or there'd be a headline, Miracle Finder loses funding, producer commits suicide. Oh man. What I didn't notice is that the gust of wind, a man appeared noiselessly in the sky above the city. Okay, so this is another guy. This is the police officer guy, I think. Oh, sexy brown hair. Look at him. He looks good. Even in that windless afternoon, his windbreaker somehow flutters. The gun in his holster shines coldly. I don't see no gun. He presses the call button with his handset. Agent B7. Energy wave detected in Loveland. Send coordinates. Target locked. Taking action immediately. His sharp vision follows the girl's figures until she leaves the street. Whoa! Whoa, is he after me? The girl in the flower shop seems to spot a shadow in the sky, but the next second, it's gone. Whoa! Okay. Alright, so I met 3 guys so far. Well, not met, but they showed me 3 guys. Alright. On to the final guy. I didn't return to the office as planned. Instead, I got in a car heading to a bioscience research center. Okay, it's the genius scientist next. That call on the road turned out to be from Uncle John. He's a biology professor at Loveland University and helped Miracle Finder many times as a guest expert. He's out of the country right now, but he called to introduce another neuroscience professor to be our guest. The scientist works at the research center and also a professor at Loveland University. Loveland. The university is called Loveland. The whole point of Miracle Finder was to find superhumans and discover the science behind their powers. Hopefully this neuroscience expert will help me finish the last show. I grasped at the straw, however unreliable it may seem. Subconsciously, it felt this trip might change the fate of Viv Company. Change my fate, even. Lucien Bioscience Research Center. If reception was right, Professor Lucien works at this lab. Having a research center named after himself, he must be a very senior professor. I have to be on my best behavior. Oh, here he is! The 4th guy! Just when I was going to knock on the door was pushed open. A young researcher walked out. Spotting me, he seemed to be surprised, but then he regained composure and nodded with a smile. He looked at me kindly, but remotely, like he was inspecting a strange new being. The way he watched me made me a little uneasy. Hello, I'm looking for Professor Lucien. Hearing the words, the young researcher seemed to be a little surprised. Lucien? What do you want with him? I'm a producer from Viv Company. Here's my card. I want to invite the professor to be our guest at the show Miracle Finder. Miracle Finder? I've heard about it. Why do you want Professor Lucien on your show? Professor John recommended it. He interrupted me. I've seen your recent shows. Your choice of topics is somewhat problematic. Looks like this guy isn't going to introduce me to Lucien. He really has an axe to grind about our show. I tried not to show anger. Thanks for your advice. Perhaps you don't know our show that well. I got a number from Professor John. I think I'll call him myself. When I found a number Uncle John gave me and tapped the call button, a girl in white walked over. Hello, Professor Lucien. Oh! It's him! He been playing me! The young researcher nodded with a smile. The girl skipped happily away, but I was frozen in place. Then the ring of phone came from his own lab coat pocket. I hung up the call and looked up. The young genius professor was still smiling, but I felt he had become even happier. Would you like to talk inside my office? Ooh. Okay, so there. I have met all of the 4 guys here. Oh, wow. So which one do I like more? I think I like the CEO guy. The one that saved me from the taxi hitting me. But there's more you can do here. So over here I have a telephone and I can text the guys here. So it's like a mystic messenger kind of thing. And here are moments. It's kind of like Facebook moments kind of. And then you can also talk to the guys via phone call. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. All right, that is all for Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. I don't know if I want to make more videos on this. If you want to see more Mr. Love and producer stuff, let me know in the comments below. That is all for now. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!